Hello and welcome to the Galloping Gurus, your home for daily horse racing analysis, race previews and expert insights. If you enjoy our content, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you never miss an update. Or for even more in-depth analysis, join the Galloping Gurus membership club at gallopinggurus.com, where you'll receive our exclusive race analysis before the markets even open, giving you access to our thoughts ahead of the day's racing. It's all about getting that value, and if you get it the day before, then you'll certainly be getting exactly that. Ciao, ciao.
Hello.
Hello, mate.
Hi.
How you doing? Have a good day yesterday?
Yeah, not too bad yet. Yeah, can't complain.
Yeah. Okie dokie. So yeah, interesting today's. I'll tell you what I'm really disappointed about. You see in the race where we've put the Irish horse up, 3 non-runners. You're like, well, it's not the ground. We know that much because it's good to firm good in places. It's not as if like there's some, massive
Bit
range.
frustrating.
It's really, really, really annoying, isn't it? And from my perspective, I've got a funny feeling, mate. It's just because they're running scared of the Irish horse.
Yeah, it could well be.
I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know what else it could be. You've got 3 of them. If you had one, you'd go, well, whatever. But 3 of them all running. And funny enough, mate, it is the favourite. It was Von Krolock, and then Rye. That was 4-1, and then Unico, whatever, 11-1. But you've got the 2 horses there that are probably closest to it in the market that have run away. It's like probably scared of getting some sort of penalty for finishing second or third. Do you know what I mean? That sort of thing. But yeah, that is annoying. But the interesting one today, and I'm glad we did stick it out, is Dale Marley, because some people got 20s for that, and it's now 4-1 and 7-2 in best places. I know Hugh stuck it up at 11-2 as well. So, but our lot definitely got the value, didn't they?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. You wouldn't say no to a bit of 20-1, would you?
No, exactly right. Exactly. Got the value. Was able to get double figures all evening, and yeah, it's just got done this morning again. So
Now all we need is Dalmally to hold up his end of the bargain.
well, yeah, that's it. And to be honest, mate, from what we've seen recently, the jockey too. I mean, and if I had to put my house on Tom, I'd be pretty worried. But listen,
Yeah,
the
you might be looking for a new house if that was the case.
a smaller one.
Yeah.
But yeah. Also, I see the Tony Carroll horse in the last races falls into 15-8 as well. So that's been hammered with Rosser on it. Hopefully, people would have listened to the podcast yesterday to see that we were very keen on it, but just worried about the start. That was all.
Yeah.
Interesting stuff. Anyway, okay. Well, we'll move on tomorrow. Where crikey, I mean, really at Lingfield, I haven't got anything, but I was going to talk about the 230. Definitely won't be sticking anything up there, but I said that Great Blasket probably still has something left up his sleeve. He's forecast to be 5-2. Ernie's Valentine, no pace, could make the running interesting if there's a bit of money for it, but jockey, not great. Havana Touch, been going well, could be prominent in a slow forecast race. Butler Yard been going very well, so would have a bit of a fair chance there. And Danik was not ridden to best ability 3 days ago. I thought that race was difficult. There's quite a few in there that could potentially do the business, especially with these young chaps sat on top. I think Great Blasket must have something left in the tank, but it's a difficult race. I don't know what you thought of it.
Yeah, similar. It is quite difficult. I'd be surprised if Havana Touch didn't go well, bearing in mind the form of the yard.
Yeah,
Say that about pretty much every John Butler horse, to be fair.
yeah,
And yeah, if Bernie's Valentine had a run, I would have thought it'd be quite interesting. But it is off a big break, isn't it?
yeah,
Been
yeah,
off. Normally ridden by Phoebe Edwards, so
yeah,
I know you're concerned about the jockey, but I'd be less so,
yeah. Less of
bearing in
Phoebe.
mind how
Yeah.
inexperienced Phoebe is.
Hmm.
It has run well for her, so nothing against her, but Alfie Redmond would have just a bit more experience than her. So
Yeah,
if Ernie's is ready to go, he might run all right,
yeah.
and he'd be a bit of a price as well. So yeah, like you say, difficult race. A few that could win it for sure.
Yeah. I couldn't come down on one, put it that way.
No, no.
I genuinely I didn't have anything else for Lingfield at all. So if you have, then
No, I thought in the 3:30, the classified race, I thought Jungle Dance was a little bit interesting. Ran well the other day. John Jenkins has had a winner recently, and a few run well at big prices. It was beaten by Let Hugo, that is in the same race, but Let's Go Hugo does have to carry more weight for that win. And Jungle, quite a good bit of speed that day. He was out the gates like a rocket, got to the front, got pestered, kept on well for second. And if he was out the gates similarly quickly here, which he'll need to be from one or over 5 furlongs, because if you miss it, it's game over. But Marco Gianni, he rides a lot for John Jenkins. Yeah, I just thought if he got to the front round Lingfield, wouldn't be a bad thing over the 5 furlongs, and I thought he could go close. He's not a big price, but like you said, there wasn't loads of interest here, and I thought that was probably a little bit of interest.
yeah. Okie dokie. Anything else at Ling Ling?
Not really. You've got the 4 o'clock. You've got Musical Soldier taking on Viking Glory. Both horses been in pretty good form. Both horses won their last start. Billy Lockney and Kieran Fallon should be quite a good race to watch.
Yeah,
I didn't necessarily have an opinion on who would win, and both are going to be relatively short, but thought that'd be quite a good race. Two running against each other, and I thought in the last Hove Ranger would go close to winning again.
yeah,
See no reason why he won't really, and Toby's on board. Toby's improving all the time, so I wouldn't be too worried about carrying the £6 penalty. Not a good race. You like Thunder Goddess is. You don't really know well, the name leads me to say she, and
yeah,
fortunately it is. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, you don't really know what that is, but sometimes it just pays to go with a proven commodity, and Hove Ranger's been in good form pretty much all year, so I think that'll run well. I mean, well, I say run well. Obviously, it's forecast to be a favourite, so
yeah.
not exactly telling anyone anything they don't know, but yeah, I don't see why. I don't see why it can't notch another victory. Really,
No,
I'll
we did.
be watching with interest. I won't back it,
No.
but
Yeah.
but yeah,
Okie dokie. Cheers for that. Yeah, I don't have a lot to talk about, so luckily Max has. On to Musselburgh, where I wasn't jumping up and down, but I've got nothing to talk about until the 3:45, and that is the only race I have got something to talk about. So, over to you.
No, I didn't really have anything before that, really. There's a couple of inform horses, aren't there, in the 3:15. You've got Amber Hammer, Ed Bethel's. The Ed Bethel yard going pretty well at the moment. Obviously, the horse won its last two. Second before that, Connor Beasley taking the ride. No reason why that won't go close. Will be short again. The problem is today or tomorrow. It was a case of a lot of short ones had good chances, and
Yeah,
I don't really like backing them.
no.
So it's fair enough to sort of say they've got good chances, but when it comes to actually backing them, I'd turn my nose up at it mainly, really.
Yeah,
So I certainly wouldn't back that.
no.
It can go in, but
Too short. Like you
yeah,
said, there's a few tomorrow that are short prices, but we just quite simply wouldn't play them. We'll talk about them a little bit, but our advice wouldn't be to go chasing after a whole bunch of 2-to-1 shots and 6-to-4s and all that kind of stuff at the moment. There are scenarios where we think that they're good prices, isn't there? But just not. I
yeah,
couldn't see anything tomorrow that I thought, oh, that's a good one at that price.
no, no,
Okay, all right. Well, I have got something to talk about in the 3:45, and I have said that Florida Dreams is rated 121 over hurdles and rated 70 on the turf after running 3 times in maidens over inadequate distances. Over this extreme distance, his mark could be lenient. He's actually won a National Hunt flat race here, so we know he's fine on the track, and Kevin Stott takes the ride, having ridden him in two of his maiden runs. There's no pesky 3-year-olds in here to give lumps of weight away to, and the Yards horses have been running well this summer from a small pool of horses. It's no certainty, but I think he's worth a chance at forecast prices of 25s. 14s or bigger would be okay. I think maybe even 10s or bigger would be okay. I think this extreme distance will suit. So that is my thoughts on that race. I'd be absolutely shocked if it was 25-1 rank outsider. There's a few horses in here that are actually giving him weight in some circumstances that over the jumps Florida would be giving them £25, etc. I think that the chance is that this horse might have a little bit of a chance here over this extreme distance at a reasonable price. If he was double figures, I think he'd be a little bit interesting from my perspective. I'd certainly play him.
yeah. That's more like the sort of things we want to find, really, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah. Prices, and something with a chance.
Did win a Grade 2 entry as well, didn't it?
Yeah,
On the National Hunt flat race. So not just one over the course, it's one beating a lot of other good National Hunt flat horses a few years ago. So
yeah, but
that would tell you he's pretty decent on the flat as well.
yeah, exactly. And I mean, let's. I mean, obviously he wasn't disgraced in the Class 3 maiden at Haydock there, only beaten 3 lengths over 11 and a half furlongs. It smacks to me that they've managed to get him a decent mark on the and then bumped him up a mile. Do you know what I mean? I mean, this extreme distance won't suit all of them, but will suit him, I think. And I think there's a possibility he could be reasonably handicapped over this kind of extreme distance on the flat. Good prize, 10 grand, isn't it? And like I was saying earlier on, this yard, very small pool of horses, but their last horses have finished second, third, fifth, one, third, second. So we can see a picture here. Their horses are running quite well. for a small yard. Do you know what I mean? So I think if he's any kind of price, I think I would risk him. Put it that way.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Should go all right. And I mean, this is a horse that can't show you how good he is on the flat anyway, because you can't run over in maidens over 2 miles, so it's impossible for him to prove just how good he is in novice/maidens.
Yeah.
So with these, you're always looking for once on handicapped. It's like the horse of Fergal O'Brien's that won on handicap debut at Kempton, the good jumps horse.
Yeah.
The thing is, in his novice races over a mile 3, a mile 4, you just can't show how good you are, can you? It's just too short.
Yeah.
And then as soon as you're handicapped, obviously, then you've got a far better chance for these types. So
yeah, I think he's interesting in there, you know. So,
yeah,
that's my thoughts on the whole of Musselburgh. I was just pleased to find one that was at some sort of price that we could give to the members. And personally, if he's anywhere near 25, I know he will not be that anywhere near that at the off. And in fact, you know, even double figures, I should imagine he'll probably get played a bit, because it just looks to me like it is interesting. So there we go. I've set myself up for egg on my face, but that's what we do.
yeah, I wouldn't worry about
that. Yeah. So did you have anything else to say about the race, or?
No, I think maybe the one for the forecast would be Vaguely Royal, which again are likely to be favourite. Won at York last time, didn't he? Which
I
always think if you win there, you're probably
came from last.
Yeah.
It's a good run.
Yeah, up £4, he'd probably, hopefully, be the one chasing Florida Dreams home. Really.
Yeah. I mean, I think you're probably right. If Florida isn't well handicapped, like I think hopefully is, then you'd most likely be chasing him home. The only other one that's won over extreme distances like this is Trojan's Son, isn't it? Won over 18 furlongs at Nottingham on heavy ground. So, I mean, the trip probably won't worry him too much. And obviously the Class 2 he ran at Goodwood last time, he had absolutely zero chance. But Vaguely Royal thrashed him last time they met. So, I mean, hopefully Trojan. But we talked about this with the Goldie horses the other day, didn't we?
Yeah, I was just thinking about
it. Yeah, but
some of them just pop up from absolutely nowhere, don't they? They just
they're difficult, aren't they? Yeah,
almost impossible to read, really.
Hopefully, Florida Dreams got £10 in hand, and that's all I can hope for. But I'm not in the slightest suggesting that anybody goes and unloads their wallet onto it like it's some certainty. This is all based on price and potential. It's not this will do that, but you know, if he is double figures or higher than double figures, then I'd have a little play at him, wouldn't you, Max? Or
yeah. Well, I think basically everything we've mentioned, other than that, is just interest. We wouldn't be advocating betting any of them, really. I don't think.
No, I don't think so either.
So yeah, if someone does want to bet tomorrow, then this could be the one to chance your arm out for small stakes.
Yeah, at a decent price, exactly. Yeah, that's right. Have you got anything else at Musselburgh, then, mate? Or?
Nah, not really. I thought the next race was really competitive. You've got loads of horses in pretty good form, haven't you?
Yeah.
Well, you've mentioned the Novak on one or two occasions, and he'd have a chance drawn in one.
Yeah.
But then you've got like Keep Me Stables going well. You know, Monhammer for the same yard.
Yeah.
Luminous Warrior. Just thought there was lots of horses in form, and I thought any one of them could win.
Yeah.
So it was like the Lingfield race for you, where there was quite a few in there. I just thought, too much of a headache.
Yeah, I agree too. All right then.
Yeah, you could back one that ran well and finish fourth and do your money. So not for me.
No. Okie dokie. All right. Well, that's it then, guys. Thank you for listening. See you tomorrow.
Okay, so that just about wraps everything up for today. Thanks for listening to today's analysis. If you found it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss our daily race previews. For our exclusive early analysis before the markets open, visit gallopinggurus.com and become a member today. We mostly rely on people's kindness to donate for our hard work, so if you feel like you got something out of our analysis or out of our content, please don't hesitate to go to the gallopinggurus.com website and hit that donate button. No matter how big or small, we appreciate your support. Be lucky, everyone. Enjoy the racing, and we'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao for now.